Hi, I'm Colton with Porsche Center Calgary, and I have today a really interesting pre-owned car that we just took in. We've got a couple of really interesting cars, but none quite as much as this guy. It's a 2015 Boxster S, which is already great, already a super easy car for us to sell, a lot of demand for them, but this one, what very obviously makes it unique is this color. This was a paint to sample color. It's called Riviera Blue, and it's awesome. Immediately you're just not going to pull up to another one at the lights because they just don't make the car in this color. Really cool to see. Pushing that even further though, the previous owner also went ahead and did leather to sample on the inside. So it has the black full leather interior, but then leather to sample, contrasting seat centers, also in Riviera Blue, which I just love. Makes the car a total one of one, looks awesome. So that's the most obvious thing, but all the other details on the car are also right. So let me run through some of that. Firstly, these cars, they'll have a 3.4 liter naturally aspirated flat six and make 315 horsepower. So a couple of years after this, for 2017, they switched to the turbo engines, which are awesome, and don't believe any negative hype you hear about those engines. They are phenomenal, but a lot of people do prefer this one primarily for the sound, right? It sounds terrific. This one has the sport exhaust to dial that up even further, but I'll dive into more of that in a minute. Talking more about some of the options and accents here. So outside first, Riviera Blue, obviously, looks great. Wheels are the 20-inch Carrera S wheel, painted in high gloss black, and then a couple of other little gloss accents on the car to pick that up. Like under here, this piece wouldn't generally be painted. It would be kind of a matte black unpainted piece, but went with the gloss black there, as well as on the intakes back here. Those are gloss black too, and just the little accents to me make a world of difference, really make the car feel special. The little Boxster S badging on the bottom as well, that's another option. It just ties in all those little black pieces really nicely. Also, we have the tinted taillights out back, going with that theme of kind of darkening the accents around the car. Moving inside, I talked about the fact that it is full leather, so your dash doors, everything are leather wrapped, with the contrasting seat centers. A couple other little color touches would be the gauges. Both your regular gauges are white, and the Sport Chrono dial was optioned to be white as well. So obviously it has the Sport Chrono package, which gives you the Sport Plus mode. All the cars will have Sport mode regardless, but this one has Sport Plus for that much more kind of aggressive throttle mapping and shift points and stuff like that. And it'll also give you launch control if you want to make sure you've got a perfect race start off the line. Some other performance stuff that's in here, the Sport exhaust, as I mentioned before, also the PASM Sport, the Porsche Active Suspension Management, so you can make the ride firmer or softer, but then it's also the lower version in this one, so it's 20 millimeters lower than standard. So not only does this one really look the part, but it performs as well. All the performance options were added in here, making it just a really awesome car. The steering wheel, there was two available in this year. You could have the multifunction steering wheel, which was nice because you can play around with it and adjust things on your TFT screen in your gauges there and cycle through various things with the controls on the steering wheel and adjust volume and change radio stations and stuff like that. This wheel, you can't do as much of that with. You have a stock that you use. It's a little bit more complex, but the wheel looks way better. And it gives you the shift paddles as opposed to the buttons that are on the multifunction wheel. So if you're more kind of a sporting enthusiast, this is definitely the better steering wheel to have. Seems like a subtle thing, but it makes a world of difference to me. I much prefer the sport design wheel in these ones, so you have that as well. Clearly this one was designed with more of that kind of sporty vibe in mind. And then I should have mentioned as well kilometers, about 40,000 kilometers on this guy, a little bit less. And it is a Porsche approved certified pre-owned vehicle. So you'll get 2 years of warranty starting from the day you pick it up with unlimited kilometers. So awesome coverage, and it is a comprehensive warranty, same as the new car that it would have come with as a new car, sorry. And to get it to there, we put it through our shop, of course, did our inspection. It required its major service every 4 years. You've got to do that. So that's already been done on this vehicle, which is nice. It means if you buy it, you don't have to worry about that for another 4 years. We added that warranty, did a couple of other little things. It didn't need a ton of work, but Porsche standards are pretty high to get that Porsche approved kind of badge and that warranty, right? So we can, give us a call if you want to know a little bit more about all the reconditioning, but the basics were that, the warranty is there and the major service is done. A couple of other options I'll mention. This one has the 18-way seat, so it is the most kind of heavily bolstered seat and most adjustable. So you can, tailor those bolsters to your preference. You can suck them in a little bit more or let them out, both on the seat back and the seat base as well. Seats are also heated and ventilated, and you have entry and drive, so you're just touching the door handle to unlock it and turning the ignition switch without having to take your key out of your pocket. Also have the infotainment package, which in this year gave you navigation, Bose audio, satellite radio. There's really nothing missing from this car. It's an awesome example, not just aesthetically, but all the performance stuff, all the comfort stuff, it's all there. Just a really, really cool Boxster. So do come down, take a look for yourself, check it out, and we'd be happy to take you for a drive. Thanks a lot for watching.